Hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Magi, where we open our handbooks, open our minds, and more importantly, we roll the damn dice. As always, I'm your Grand Magus Cade, or you may call me the Viking GM. Just a reminder that our Kickstarter for our brand new system, Magi Mysterium, is still live. It will be live until March 15th at midnight. Just a reminder, for a pledge of $25, you can get the official PDF version of Magi Mysterium Lore and Legacy. For a pledge of $45, you get this hardcover copy. For $55, you get both the hardcover and PDF. For $70, you get a signed copy of the hardcover. Those are limited edition. We only have 50 of those that are going to go out. For $150, you will get a PDF copy, a hardcover copy, and a custom designed set of dice that go along with the book. These are limited as well, as we will only be doing 50 of these. And then finally, we have 2 pledge tiers that are for store owners or those that want to give books to a bunch of friends. For a pledge of $200, you get 10 copies of our hardcover book. So that gets you the book over half off for each one. And then for a pledge of $400, you get 20 copies of our hardcover book. We want to thank you to those that have already pledged. We hope that you'll help us get to our goal of 2,000. Our plan is to spend a little bit of time getting this together, getting this formatted right the way we want. And if you did not get the chance to get it in the Kickstarter, these will go up for sale on our website when they are done. And then we will also have them in physical copies that if you ever see us at a convention, because we will be doing cons here, not this year but next year, we will be at conventions selling these as well. But you can always get them from our website when that goes live, and we'll let you guys know when that happens. There's still a little bit of work to get the final product to where we're ready to sell it. And who knows, maybe you guys will have it in some stores near you. So check that out, please. Check out the Kickstarter. Help us out with that. We have Elliot, if you would give them information on our socials and our upcoming store.
Hello, everybody. We are live on Twitch and YouTube every Sunday at 6 p.m. EST, but we will be taking the last Sunday of each month off to work on other projects. Our website is back and better than ever. You can find it at www.dammediallc.com. That's DAMEDIALLC.com. And you can also check out our other social media. Our Facebook is facebook.com/Dungeons and Magi. Our Instagram and Twitch are both under Dungeons_and_Magi. Our TikTok is at dammediallc, spelled the same way as our website. And our YouTube is youtube.com/@Dungeons and Magi. Sunday's episodes will be available to view on YouTube Wednesday at 8 a.m. EST. We have a Patreon as well. Our Patreon is open with 4 tiers, and you can join for as little as $5 a month. The top tier gets you exclusive access to our Discord, custom merch, entry for giveaways, and even the chance to play with us. Visit us at patreon.com/Dungeons and Magi. You cannot search us due to us being listed as adult content. Let's talk about our Patreon, as we just launched a new tier. Tier 1 is our $5 tier. This will get you access to our Discord server and a free sticker. Tier 2 is our $10 tier. This will get you everything from Tier 1 in addition to access to a monthly art commission giveaway. Tier 3 is our $20 tier. This will get you everything from the previous tiers in addition to access to monthly giveaway for custom dice. Tier 4 is our $35 tier. This will get you everything from the previous tiers in addition to exclusive patron-only content, as well as quarterly gifts for your first year. And finally, Tier 5, which is our newest tier, is our $50 tier. Not only Will this give you access to our Discord? This will give you a monthly subscription to handmade dice from our new dice company, Brokers Forge Dice. These dice will be themed each month and will be handmade by Dungeons & Magi and Brokers Forge. You can find us at patreon.com/Dungeons & Magi. We are also getting ready to launch a brand new store with shirts, hats, hoodies, dice, you name it. Keep an eye out for updates from our store. Back to the GM.
All right. Ben, with our sponsors.
We would like to thank 1985 Games for being a sponsor. Located in Portland, Oregon, 1985 Games was started by a group of players looking for a better way to game in real time without having to break the action to draw every tree on the map. 1985 Games creates affordable, accessible, high-quality accessories for D&D and other tabletop role-playing games. You can get 10% off your entire order by going to 1985games.com/dungeons_and_magi or by entering the code dungeons_and_magi at checkout. We have rolled out a new sponsor tier known as Partners. A partner is a sponsor who has gone above and beyond to help Dungeons & Magi reach their potential. A partner has agreed to make a lifetime commitment to provide products or services to Dungeons & Magi to aid in giveaways and overall productions. We would like to thank and introduce our first official partner, and they are Dungeon Crate. Dungeon Crate is a subscription box full of epic products, including dice, miniatures, tabletop terrain, and original adventures that you can't find anywhere else, all delivered to your castle doors each month. We are so excited to be working with them, and if you put in the code DungeonsMagi22, all one word, at checkout, you will receive 15% off a new subscription. Also, all Crate members may use their monthly code to receive 10% off in the online RPG store. Please visit them today at dungeoncrate.com, or you can find them on our sponsor page. Back to you, Cade.
Yes, so thank you again for Dungeon Crate. You've seen some of our combat that we've done. All of those minis are from Dungeon Crate. That's where we get all of our minis from. It's awesome. We get quite a bit of selections out there. I even have some here. They come in non-painted. I took the painstakingly amount of time to paint these. But they come in, they are amazing, amazing products, and you get a ton of different stuff that you can use, even small modules that you can run one-shots with, magic items, things of the sort. So please check them out. We're great friends with Wayne over there at Dungeon Crate. They even, if you're in the Omaha area, they have a storefront. You can go in there, you can shop in there, you can play games on the weekends. Every Saturday they do D&D sessions. One of our own, Ethan, has DM there. So they're awesome. And then, before we get started, I want to apologize to everybody about the look of my face, as I unfortunately went back to a uniform job and I had to cut my beard off, but it is partially coming back as I got a approval to have it. So it's weird. I know it's weird for everybody.
We're still not convinced it's actually you.
Yeah.
But I have not had a shaved face in over 10 years.
When you walked in, I didn't believe it was you. So.
But yeah, so you'll see the beard's slowly starting to come back. But anyways, there's nothing else. I do believe that it is time.
Are you sure?
To roll the damn dice.
Open your mind up to the chance our luck is in. That the battles that await us are battles we can win. We've all got a role to play. We've all got a role to make. Dungeons and Magi, it's time for us to marching on. The odds are against us, but we've known that all along. We've all got a role to play. We've all got a role to make. Dungeons and Magi, it's time for us to do or die. The numbers, they don't lie. So roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice, roll the damn dice.
All right. So, last we left off, the group, you began your search for answers of the missing professor, Professor Viridia, and you found various things in their shop to tell you possibly what they were working on. It looks to be some type of communication device to speak across long distances, maybe even planes of existence. You're not quite sure. Some understandings, but you realize that there was a piece missing. This piece being the unstable elements, the unstable ore of Ostrium. You made your way back with various items to show the Headmaster, Elowen, and he informed you that he would discuss this further with whoever he talks to. You're not even sure if he talks to anybody. And he told you to go about your day. You decided to go back to the dining hall. It was about dinner time. And there were some snippets of conversations. Some relief to know that it's not a missing student. Although you all know that there is someone missing. It's just, it is not a student, it is a professor. You ate your meals, and before you could conclude and leave the dining hall, a feather lands in front of each of you. Or breakfast, I'm sorry. Yes, as you're eating breakfast, I apologize. A black feather lands in front of each of you. You know from your last feather that this means to go to the Headmaster's office. And this is where we pick up tonight. So.
And remember, GM, I am in the door, not
correct. All of you, including you, do find a feather. The feather floats down and lands right on your plates, for you, right on your bed. And you all see this, looking at each other. You know that this is the feather that calls you to the Headmaster's office. You don't even have to look at everybody else. You know that this is the feather to head to the office.
Just kind of pick up my feather. I'm just kind of looking at it. I look at everyone else. I'm like, I guess we've been summoned.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to grab a plate of food that I know my sister would like.
Okay.
To bring it with.
Before I'm not even paying attention to the feather. I grabbed my pendant for Acanthia and I am meditating to try and figure out, to her, to try and figure out what my dreams
Okay.
mean.
I need you to... Let me see here. I need you to roll me a ritual. As you were trying to
Oh, this-
meditate.
It's gonna be entertaining.
9 out of 12.
Okay. So, you hold on to this pendant that you've been keeping secret this entire time from everyone, even your brother. This pendant is the representation of Verdantia, the Earth Mother, the goddess within the Sylvan Harmony pantheon. And you begin to concentrate. Are you concentrating on anything specific, or are you just concentrating, period?
Concentrating kind of like on what the dreams mean.
Okay. These visions that you've been having. Okay. So as you clutch on tight to the pendant of Verdantia, this crystal that has the symbol of Verdantia on it, a lush tree with intertwined roots and branches. You clutch onto it tight. You close your eyes and you begin to concentrate. You feel a hum of essence emanating from the crystal as it begins to get warm. Not so hot that it's uncomfortable to touch. More of a warm embrace. That of the hug of a long-lost friend. And as you begin to focus out, you open your eyes and you are in this, you're used to your dreams having this aura of purple or blue. This is yellow and calming. You look around and off in the distance is a large figure. This figure, you're not sure what Verdantia looks like. Not many people have seen Verdantia. You know from stories. And again, even the stories you've heard are secondhand because Verdantia is typically a goddess of elves and you grew up with humans. So this, for you, this is secondhand, but you see a woman. She looks to have an almost hourglass figure, very wide hips, a very broad upper body, not a typical elven stature. And it is your belief that she was elven, because she is the god of the elves. This figure begins to approach you slowly. She's probably about 50 feet away. As she begins to approach, you're not small, given your race and size, but you're still a child. And even for an adult, this is a large being. As she approaches, you begin to see red hair that looks like it's braided in areas. The other areas almost look matted almost. And there are flowers and leaves embedded throughout all of them. As this figure looks down to you, you have to close your eyes quickly because there's just this emanating bright light, but this light of warmth. And next thing you know, you hear, "Hello, child. You may look."
I look up.
And the brightness has gone away, and you see what can only be described as a mother figure, this very nurturing figure. As you look closer, this hourglass shape looks to be like almost these childbearing hips. She looks to have a larger upper body to support the weight of children. And you know that this is the goddess of nature, growth, and fertility. This is the god that breathed life into Sylvans. And she kneels down on one knee, still much taller than you. I'd say even on a knee, she's probably a good 3-4 feet taller. On average, she's probably about 12 feet tall in reality, in her true form. I have watched you, but I have not heard from you. What is it you call me for?
I've been having visions.
Visions. Visions of what exactly?
Dark purple, almost blue, and a man's voice telling me to do something. I don't want to.
What is this man telling you?
Do you want me to say it out loud or?
It's up to you.
Something to do with my brother.
I see. Have you seen this person? You.
Just heard his voice.
What do these dreams look like?
Purple with a white light at the end.
Purple yet dark.
Yes.
This sounds like the work of Eclipsis, the Shadow Sentinel. He guards transitions, and from what it sounds like, you are about to undergo a transition yourself. Listen, Eclipsis is a powerful god. He resides in the Astra Verum, and I cannot get in his way. if he is telling you something, it is going to happen. But do not fear the future. Embrace it. No matter what it is, because I will be right there with you through all of it. And with that, you open your eyes and you are back in your room alone.
I see the feather and I take the pendant and put it underneath my shirt, pick up the feather and head to the headmaster's office.
Okay. Everybody else is headed there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I hold out the plate when I see my sister.
Yep, you all meet up and you see them and your brother has a plate for you.
I don't take the plate.
Okay.
You gotta hold it up to your face.
I just
You really need to eat. You really need to eat.
I'm not hungry.
Are you okay? Okay.
Is she lying about being okay? I want to look at her real closely.
Make a observation check, and if you would like, you can do a contested persuasion check.
Man, I don't see anything. I crit failed.
9 out of 12.
So,
Okay. As far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
all right.
All right. I knock on the headmaster's door.
Okay. As you knock, it kind of swings open, and you step in, and the atmosphere is tense in here. The Magister is standing by the window, his hands behind his back, in his typical robes that he normally wears. He's staring out the window, and in the reflection, you can see a concerned look on his face as he turns around.
Oh.
Thank you for responding swiftly. I've just received urgent news regarding the Whispering Caves. The Ostrium deposit we discussed seems to be destabilizing. I need each of you to investigate and, if possible, contain the situation. Now, your safety is paramount, but the stability of that Ostrium is crucial for the Academy and potentially the entire region. So please exercise caution and act promptly.
So don't touch shiny objects like an hourglass.
Headmaster, we're not miners. Well, I mean, we are, but not that kind of miner.
So it's the one that touched an hourglass that blew up.
Never gonna let that go on.
I mean, that's kind of the point, though, to be fair. We kind of make stuff blow up without meaning to, kids.
Listen, the Austrian deposit that is of the school in the school's repository, it's in the subterranean chambers beneath the academy. It's guarded by magical wards and mechanisms to ensure its safety. However, given this current situation, I trust your abilities to handle this matter. Take this, and he opens up a box, and each of you see a small enchanted crystal in it, and he hands it out to each of you. This will resonate if it detects any unusual Ostrium activity. Now, go swiftly and May Acanthia guide your steps.
Wait, can you disable the wards?
How do we
And the
fix
door
it?
Opens up. And he...
Ah!
Wait, how?
Oh, wait.
How do we
and
even fix
he
it?
reappears. To access the Ostrium chamber, you must make your way to the central courtyard. There, beneath the statue of Acanthia, you'll find a concealed entrance. Activate the magical wards with these tokens, and he hands each of you a small carved token. And descend into the underground chambers. Be cautious. The path can be treacherous. And disappears.
Oh, guys, did he tell us how to fix?
No.
Did they tell us
No,
how
he
to
didn't.
fix the Ostrium?
Are
Oh
there,
God!
are there no adults here?
Okay.
Oh.
I suggest we get our stuff that we got from the last one, and then go do this. Okay?
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go get my
Let-
robes,
let-
and my
let's
wand, and
go.
my charm,
I hand the plate to Terry. Beat her.
and my potions.
I
And all that stuff.
food before we go, please. You're gonna need your strength for this.
I'm not hungry.
Just eat, please.
One bite, and I'll stop.
I take the tiniest, smallest bite possible.
I was not specific, so he knows how smart ass she's gonna be.
I just set the plate down on the desk, and then I
I
walk
eat it.
out, and I'm almost crying because I don't want to do this. I just want to go to school.
Yeah, I guys, let's go get our stuff now, and then I guess save the continent.
I guess.
Apparently there are no adults in the school anymore. Okay. I kind of break off and head over toward my trunk in my room where I guess I put everything.
Now,
Same.
in each of your trunks, every day, you're not sure how, but each of your trunks has rations that appear.
Okay,
Okay.
is it 10 rations or how many? Because I still had 9.
You should always have 10 rations, so whatever you use that replaces those.
Okay.
Okay.
And our like extra potions and like the health potions and stuff, they're still in there and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
All
Alright, I grab all my stuff.
You go.
Yep.
My stuff.
Same.
Okay.
Trying to figure out how I'm gonna conceal a scythe.
We're doing extra credit.
This better be worth it.
All right.
All right.
So.
Once
Go ahead.
once I grab my stuff, I head to the courtyard.
Yep. So each of you heads to the central courtyard. You see students walking about, heading to and from their classes. As you stand near the statue, you notice you can't see an entrance anywhere.
Is it?
I pull out my token.
Okay. I need everybody to make an observation check, please.
Oh.
Let's see. Dottie.
Crit fail. Again.
Great. Luneros.
Crit pass.
Tarrant.
5 out of 12.
Failure. Terrily.
2 out of 12.
Tierney.
4 out of 12.
Am I the only one who passed?
Wow. Okay, guess this is what happens when we take a week off. So, alright. As you are looking, you see that there is a small slot that looks like it fits a coin.
I kind of go over to it and I'm like, just,
And it sticks in and twists.
Oh, hey. I beckon to everyone to look where I'm at.
Which allows everybody to make another observation check.
We're about to get blown up.
Wow.
Not you.
I'm so great.
Not you.
I'm so great at this.
Damn.
Dottie.
4 out of 12.
Okay. Terrence.
2 out of 12.
Taralee. Tierney.
3 out of 12.
All right.
I keep
Well,
gesturing over here.
He's
You
gonna
don't
walk,
see it!
He's going to walk to each of you and show you. So that gives you advantage on the roll. So roll again.
Okay. All right.
It's right here!
Damn it!
Like holding your head right up to it.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
Dottie, what do you got?
5 out of 10.
Okay.
I just barely
you
saw
see
it.
You slot your coin in and it twists. Terrence.
6 out of 10.
Okay, you slot your
wait.
coin in.
It's a 10?
It's a D10 because it's
Oh.
advantage.
I rolled a D10
Advantage.
accidentally. Okay.
Taralee.
7 out of 10.
Okay, you slot your coin in. Tierney.
5 out of 10.
Okay, you find as
I'm
Daenerys
exacerbated.
as Daenerys is grabbing each of you by the head and putting your face right to where the coin slot goes. It's right here.
Look, I'm just a little fella.
I grabbed Dottie's head. Do you not see it, Dottie?
So each of you slot your coins, and you, as the coins are inserted, a wave of energy is released from the statue. You can't feel it, but it envelops around you in a dome. And then the statue begins to spiral downward, revealing a hidden staircase. But you look around and you see students walking literally 2 feet past you that don't even look at you.
I kind of go right in front of one student do this.
Nothing. They just keep walking.
Oh,
Come
the other
on.
way.
Okay,
let's go.
well,
Come on, before somebody walks in.
I guess let's go.
Yep.
Mhm.
Let's go.
After
Yep.
you.
I go down.
I follow.
Okay.
I follow.
As the concealed staircase unfurls, a dimly lit passage is revealed leading downward into the depths beneath the academy. As you walk down, the air grows cooler, and the sounds of the bustling school above gradually fade away, replaced by a hushed ambiance of the subterranean world. The stairs lead you to a vast chamber adorned with faintly glowing crystals that cast an ethereal light. Almost like an aqua color, and they seem to almost pulse every time you speak or any sound that is heard. They almost echo that sound.
Anybody ever seen
I'm gonna pull out the crystal that the headmaster gave us and
Same.
Same.
kind of wave it around in front of me. Not sure how to use this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you wave it around, and it's just a blank crystal. You don't really see anything. It's not humming. It's not glowing. It's not really doing anything.
I'm like shaking. Is it broken? Is this something I have to do to press?
But before you is a door, intricately carved with symbols that resonate with magical energy. The chamber seems to pulse with the very heartbeat of the academy.
Remembering that they said something about like magical like wards and protections, I'm gonna make sure the door's not trapped before we go through it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an observation check.
Because I've been rolling so well today. 6 out of 12.
Okay. The symbols on the door are an intricate fusion of ancient runes and celestial patterns. Each symbol seems to tell a story. A magical language that resonates with the essence of the academy. Some resemble flowing streams of energy, while others mimic constellations in the night sky. As you inspect them, you can sense a subtle vibration as if the door itself holds the secrets of ages past. But as you approach Dottie, it seems to respond to your presence. There's a faint shimmer, and the symbols on the door begin to glow softly. And without any physical touch, the door swings open gracefully, revealing a passage leading further into the depths of the academy.
I'm gonna look back at everybody and then slowly take a step inside.
Okay.
I followed Adi.
Same here.
Yep.
As you step through the doorway, you find yourselves in a vast circular chamber adorned with intricate magical symbols etched into the walls. The air is thick with a subtle hum of energy, and a soft glow emanates from the symbols, casting an otherworldly light throughout the room. In the center, there's a raised platform with a pedestal.
I go up to the pedestal.
Okay. I need you to make an observation check, please. And a saving throw. I'm kidding. Just an observation check.
I'm waiting for the saving throw.
Nope. 5 out of 12.
Okay. You see a pedestal.
I'm gonna go up to my sister and then look at it.
Okay, make an observation check.
I am worse than her. I'm 4 out of 12.
I'm gonna go up and see if I can see anything.
Okay. Make an observation check.
Watch, this is just a normal pedestal.
10 out of 12.
Okay. Upon the pedestal, you see a holographic representation of Acanthia, the continents and regions displayed in intricate detail. There are points marked across the map, each corresponding to major magical occurrences and powerful ley lines.
Oh.
What do you see? What is it?
It's a map of Acanthia and the ley lines and magical reservoirs.
Oh. I walk up and try and walk right up to the pedestal.
You can't.
Oh.
There is the pedestal's in the center. It's almost lifted up, and there's almost what looks to be like a moat around it, so that nobody can mess with this.
Looking around, do I think there's anything we have to do with the symbols that are like on the wall? Like, is there like a thing that we have to do with them to move on, or does it seem like the pedestal is like the main event in this room?
Well, make an observation check, please. Actually,
Okay.
Everybody make an observation check.
Good
You
thing.
really think that's a good idea?
I finally passed it.
Tarrant,
10 out of 12.
Lineros,
6 out of 12.
Dottie,
5 out of 12.
Tara Lee,
8 out of 12.
Tierney.
8 out of 12.
Okay. So, all but one person. Around the room, there are several workstations with magical apparatuses and scrolls. With seeing this, you notice this chamber appears to be a hub for studying and understanding the magical forces that flow through the academy and the world beyond. It's a place where the magical essence of Acanthia is meticulously examined and cataloged.
This is like where the professors probably study the important stuff.
I want to approach one of the benches.
Okay. Make me another observation check, please. To investigate.
Oh, lovely. A 1 out of 12.
As you approach the workstation, it turns into a mimic.
God
I'm kidding.
damn it.
You see stuff, you have no fucking idea what these things are. You're a dumb little fisherman boy. You have no idea.
I'm just a poor fisherman.
I'm just a poor boy. From a poor family.
I
What?
would like to approach one of the benches.
Okay, go ahead and make an observation check. You're just a poor boy.
7 out of 12.
Okay.
I think that's a 7.
Yes. As you approach the workstation, you find an assortment of notes, scrolls, and magical diagrams. Some seem to be records of experiments detailing the interaction of various magical energies. Others are maps marking ley line concentrations and anomalies in magical flow. There's also a journal left open on one of the desks detailing recent experiments and observations. But one particular note catches your eye, mentioning an unusual surge in magical energy detected near the Whispering Caves. It seems Professor Viridia was studying the phenomenon before their disappearance. The note suggests that the surge might be related to the missing Ostrium and could provide a clue to their whereabouts.
Pocket the journal.
Okay. Without telling anybody.
I'm going to turn it into the headmaster, so.
Okay.
I go to one of the other workstations, see if I
Okay.
can't find anything.
Alright, make an observation check, please.
6 out of 12.
Okay. So there really are not that many other workstations. It's kind of a long one, but you do see intricate diagrams on the walls depicting various magical processes. There are shelves filled with ancient scrolls and books, some of which seem to be written in languages you're not familiar with. In the center of the room, though, there is a large circular table with a detailed map of Acanthia spread across it. There are markings similar to the hologram. There are markings indicating points of magical significance. And I will say, with that roll, as you examine the table closely, Terrily, you're leaning up against the table, looking at the map, and your hand, you feel your hand like your finger hits something and it kind of sinks underneath the table, and you hear and you look down and you found a hidden compartment.
I look into the compartment.
You pull it open and there's a small journal inside.
I pick it up and I open it.
Okay. This seems to belong to Professor Viridia. Flipping through the pages, you discover notes about his experiments with Ostrium, mentioning a hidden deposit not far from the academy. The last entry is dated a few days ago and expresses concerns about someone discovering his research. With this being in the table, it appears that he was trying to keep this information hidden, perhaps fearing interference.
I close the journal and I put it in my pack. And I pick up the... Can I pick up the map that's on that table?
Yeah. It's an older map, but yeah.
I pick up the map and I roll it up and put it in my pack.
Okay.
Do I see any other exits or anything?
From where you are, no. But if there's another person that has not done it yet, somebody else can make an observation check.
Sure.
I don't know. Have I?
I have not, so.
You did,
I don't know
Donnie,
if I
when
have.
you
I don't
tried
think
to
I
look
have.
the first time.
Oh, okay.
8.
Gotcha.
8 out of 12.
Okay. As you search the room, you come across a hidden door concealed behind a large bookshelf. The door is unassuming, blending seamlessly with the surrounding stone walls. As you move the bookshelf, it seems to respond to your touch, revealing a faint outline as you press against it.
I'm going to push to try to go in. Or look in.
As you push, the door swings open with a grind. And you all hear this grinding coming
What's
from
that?
behind a bookshelf.
What the?
Well, I'm just going to look in.
It is a dark passage.
What do you see?
Darkness. My
I'm
old
gonna
friend.
activate my nebula cloak because I'm frightened to give me 2 extra armor.
Okay.
Anyone got a
Make it little bit
torch?
more secure.
I
I can try to light up my wand, but I don't know. I don't think I
Anyone
have
got a
anything.
book to burn?
I'm gonna walk in.
We're not burning books.
Okay. You walk in.
Is it still pitch black?
It's dimly lit. It seemed darker because you were in a more lit room. But as you walk in yourself, it's dimly lit. The air becomes a lot cooler. However,
I start walking.
I follow.
I'll follow.
I follow. Dear.
I'll worry about the
everybody
door, but
give me
yeah.
an observation check using smell.
Okay.
Everybody.
Fuck that dice.
Dottie?
8 out of 12.
Okay. Lunaris?
10 out of 12.
Okay. Tarrant?
5 out of 12.
Okay. Taralee?
6 out of 12.
Tierney?
Natural 1.
Okay. Just remember that. Because I will specify.
Yeah.
Okay. So. The air is heavy with a musty scent. Suggesting that maybe this part of the chambers hasn't been accessed in quite some time. The corridor stretches ahead, lined with old tapestries, depicting scenes of ancient magic and mythical creatures. Faint... actually, for this next one, give me another observation using sound. Hearing. Dottie?
9 out of 12.
Lunaris.
9 out of 10.
Okay. Tarrant.
10 out of 12.
Taralee.
12 out of 12.
Tierney.
4 out of 12.
Man, you're just Helen Keller over here.
Fuck you.
Can't see, can't hear.
You didn't say I couldn't see.
You're still failing. Faint echoes
It's
of
dark.
Faint echoes of distant footsteps resonate through the passage, creating an eerie atmosphere. The walls are adorned with sconces that flicker with a dim magical light, casting shadows that dance along the stone surface. The floor is smooth but cold beneath your feet. There are branching paths to the left and right, both shrouded in darkness. To the end of the corridor, you notice a faint glow, hinting at the presence of another chamber or room. The choice is yours. Left, right, or forward.
I think we should go forward.
Yeah, we shouldn't get lost. Stick with the light. Be different if we had a torch, but
I pull out that crystal again, and I actually go to each entrance and see if it reacts.
No.
No. Damn.
because I just don't want to get stuck in the
I
dark.
don't know. Follow the light?
Yeah.
That's what I think. And if nothing's there, we can come back.
I follow the light.
Yep, I follow behind.
We'll look back to see if the door is still open.
Okay. It is.
Okay, at least it's not showing behind us. And then I follow.
Okay, so we're going forward towards the light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you continue forward towards the soft glow, the passage opens into a cavernous chamber bathed in gentle ethereal light. The source of the illumination becomes clear as you step further. Large radiant crystals embedded into the walls. This chamber is divided into sections, each containing workstations with various alchemical and magical apparatuses. Everybody give me an investigation check, please, or an observation check, please.
I
Cool.
might pass one.
Dottie.
Right? 11 out of 12.
Okay. Lunaris.
I also got an 11 out of 12.
Okay. Tarrant.
5 out of 12.
Failure. Taralee.
7 out of 12.
Tierney.
6 out of 12.
Okay. Tarrant's the only one that fails. You all are kind of sticking together because you're not quite sure what's in here. And on one table, you find delicate vials containing a shimmering liquid. On another table, there are carefully arranged crystals with different hues.
I want to approach the chemical table.
Okay. There is vials containing shimmering liquids.
I want to kind of very, very gently pick it up and like kind of hold up to get a better look
No!
Okay, make an
Oh, just
observation
drink
check.
one. See
at
what
it.
happens.
Yeah. That works out so well for me. The observation?
I kind of thought you were gonna.
No, God, no.
Not again?
11 out of 12.
Okay, it's a good
I learned
thing-
my lesson.
Good thing you did not fail this.
Huh?
It's a good thing you did not fail this. So you pick this up and you look at the vial, and it is like this shimmering blue liquid.
Would I recognize this color of anything from something that I already know about?
Nope.
No.
This is something you've never
Is
seen
it made
before.
from Ostrium?
You don't know?
I
You
kinda
guys
look
have
at- I
no
kinda-
idea what this is.
I kind of hold it out to show everybody. I'm like, does anybody got an idea what this is?
So
A vial
I
with
would
liquid.
carefully put that down, but my thoughts,
I-
maybe it's something that they made from the Ostrium, since
Could
there's
be.
Ostrium down.
Which means it will probably go boom.
Yeah.
I have now realized I have made a horrible mistake, and I will very gently put it back in the holder from which I found it. There we go. Okay. And I will. I want to look on the desk and see if there's any kind of. Can I look further? If there's any like notes, journals, or anything that tells me what
Just
this is?
strictly those.
Just those?
Again, this place looks like it has not been touched in a long time.
Just kind of back off from the table.
Okay.
So.
So the crystals, there's nothing, from what you can tell, there's nothing special about them. They have different hues. Looks like they were at some point in different phases of testing One of them does glow brightly like the crystals embedded in the walls, and then they seem to dim as it goes along, so it looks like they're being tested.
I'm gonna put the crystal that the headmaster gave me to see if it does anything near these.
Okay. Nothing.
Is it possible for me to take one of the crystals from the wall to take into one of the darker corridors? Because it kind of sounds like we have to go through those.
I mean, there is a fully glowing crystal on the table.
Yeah, so I'll take one of those. I'll check it out. Make sure it's not Ostrium. Like, does that look like what I've seen before?
No.
And then I'll kind of hold it. We can use this for light?
Okay.
Do we want to take any of these chemicals with us? Maybe find a box?
No.
No, I think maybe we should just tell the headmaster about it, because if we took the other stuff that we didn't know what it was, it could have went boom.
That's a good point.
Like an hourglass.
Yeah.
Will you please just drop that?
It should be safe down
boom.
here.
You also all see in the center of the room is a pedestal with a crystal globe hovering above it. The globe pulsates with energy and seems to be responding to the crystals held by each of you.
I pull out my crystal. I want to approach it.
As you approach, the globe emits a soft hum, and the room seems to resonate with a harmonious frequency. It's evident that this place served as a magical workshop, but the purpose of the crystal globe and its connection to the crystals you hold remains mysterious.
This feels strange.
Well, that's interesting.
Is there somewhere I can, put the crystal in the globe? Is there any, holes or anything?
Just a round globe. Crystal clear.
So is there anything holding the globe?
It's hovering above the pedestal.
Was it a paper map or a holographic map that we took?
Does anybody have any gloves?
I have a paper map, so I pull out the map and see if any of the magical spots correlate with this.
They do not.
Okay, that's weird.
Keep in mind that is a map of all of Acanthia. It's not. It's not a localized map.
That's true. Okay. Well. Okay.
Should we take the?
Let's try one of the other. No. Leave it.
How big is this?
Why do you want to touch things so bad? You're worse than my sister.
I'm sorry, but we need. What are we supposed to do when we go to the headmaster? Just say, "Oh, hello, headmaster." By the way, we went down there. We saw stuff. Did you? Just nothing to show.
Yeah.
Now, besides the globe, is there anything fancy
Because
on
we're
the pedestal?
children, we don't know what it is.
Roll a sneak.
Nope. 3 out of 12.
Okay, you're still doing it.
Yeah.
So as you guys are arguing, Tyranny just walks up and grabs the globe.
What did you do? I didn't do it. I swear, I didn't tell him to do it.
And you're just holding this
Lunaris, I take that back.
globe.
Do you know what that is?
Are you okay, Danny?
Do I feel anything with it?
No.
Is that?
Is
it
what?
unstable?
I look at Danny. I'm like,
let's continue looking. Dottie, you got the glowing thing. The glowing crystal, right?
A light, yeah.
Let's go down one of the other.
Okay. And I hold the crystal out in front of me like this while I walk.
As I pass, I look at Tyranny and just shake my head. I'm like, oh no, don't touch anything.
So you're going backwards, back to where you were?
Unless there's a way forward.
Yeah, and we see a way forward.
You just see a large wall.
I go up to the wall to see if I notice anything.
Okay, make an observation check.
Not with that I don't see shit. 4 out of
Okay.
12.
It's a normal wall.
I walk up behind Tierney. I kind of like, what are you looking at? And I look at the wall as well.
Okay. Make an observation
I
check.
jump and swing and punch Linares.
Hey!
Okay, make an observation check at disadvantage.
Oh, it just, okay. 4 out of 12, because I'm busy dodging her.
And that's exactly what happens. It's a wall.
Oh. Hey, what? What?
I'll
What's
come
the
over.
hit?
I'll come look.
You scared me.
Oh, you just stared at the
As
wall.
you just see me turn into a Starly.
What?
Starly. Or
Stellari.
Stellari.
Huh?
What? Okay, I
And
didn't see that before. I wasn't
The
seeing
entire chamber is illuminated
Oh.
as your skin glows.
Whoa!
Tierney, you did something.
Are you okay, Tierney?
Tierney?
Did you shed your skin? What happened?
I'll walk up and pat her head.
Tierney, did you know
You
about
look
this?
so different.
Did you know about this?
You're like my size almost.
Okay.
How does that happen?
Uh,
I'm just staring at her, trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Trying to figure out what the hell
Oh.
she is.
Yeah.
Stop staring at me.
I mean, you're really pretty.
You're glowing.
Did that come out weird? Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later. Sorry for staring. I don't mean to be rude.
And you back into an elf.
I'm gonna try again because it's dark to get some glow since I noticed it glows.
Roll a ritual check.
I'm doing
How do you
so
do
good
that?
with D12.
Is it magic?
Oh, 12 out of 12.
Shrink back down into a Stellari. Maybe 4 feet tall. Skin glowing, so it's illuminating the entire place.
Oh, you're doing it again?
She's a walking lamp.
Oh, I
She's
guess
a
I don't need this rock anymore. I gotta pocket it.
She's really pretty, though.
And now you
Isn't
guys know
she?
who the little sibling is.
Uh-huh. So,
Did you know?
For first.
GM, I
Can
did
you
message
do
you.
it too? I'm gonna look over at Tarrant. Can you do that too?
Roll a ritual.
What's happening?
That's a 4 out of 12.
Nothing happens.
Nope. See?
Okay.
so back to where
What?
we started.
Okay, so yeah, back to the split, and I think we need to go down one together.
Left or right?
Left.
Wait, yeah, I say we go left this
Oh.
time.
Okay,
Okay.
down the left.
I take the lead.
Okay. You venture
Yeah, because
down-
she's
You venture down the left path, the corridor winding slightly before opening into a small chamber. The room is circular, and at its center, there's a peculiar pedestal with a crystal orb hovering over it. The orb emits a soft, pulsating light, casting an otherworldly glow across the room.
I quickly put a
guess
hand
I'll
on my
walk over.
sister's shoulder.
I want to go
I
up to
shut
it
it
with
off.
my crystal that I was given to see if it does anything.
Okay. As
I
you
wanna take it.
approach, around the pedestal are scattered parchments and what appears to be remnants of various magical experiments.
Oh,
Shelves hold dusty vials and tomes, providing a glimpse into the magical pursuits of whoever uses space. You can take the orb.
Yeah, I mean, now that I know that at least the one was safe, I'm assuming the rest of them are.
Okay.
oh dear.
You pull the orb off.
I want to look at some of the parchments.
Okay. Make a observation check.
That is a 1 out of 12.
I'm
You're
gonna
dumb. You
look.
have no idea.
I'm gonna go look at
you
the-
know,
I'm gonna.
You're dumb. You have no idea.
I kind of looking at it and I'm like, does anybody know what these things mean? I don't know.
I would like
I'll
to-
see if I can
gonna-
maybe.
Make an observation.
I'm just gonna be leaning against the wall, just waiting to move.
Do you guys think the orbs do something together?
You find an old journal resting on the pedestal. As you open it, its pages are filled with notes and sketches detailing magical theories and experiments. While much of it is written in complex magical language, some entries catch your eye, hinting at the potential use of Ostrium and revolutionary enchantments.
I'm gonna pick up the journal and put it in my bag.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take the parchments. I know I don't really know what the hell they mean, but I haven't gathered anything. I'm just
Okay.
grabbing them.
Somebody else, if they wish, can make another observation check.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
2 out of 12.
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
Do you guys think maybe the orbs do stuff together?
I don't know. It maybe.
Also,
I don't-
I mean, at least
Well,
nothing's blown up yet. That's good.
I mean,
There must
for all
be
we know, if
3
we
of
remove
them,
them, if
right?
we
There
remove
must
them,
be
they
3.
could just bring down the cavern. For all you know.
Yeah, they also could be protecting this.
No,
We
there's
put
got to
them
be
back?
more than. There's got to be more than just 3, an orb or 2 protecting the school.
I would put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
I'll put it back.
Okay.
Are we gonna keep one? We should go back to the other way and put the other one back too.
I'm gonna look around one more time.
The other
Oh, it
one
was
is put
put back. Okay.
Go ahead and make an observation check, Tara Lee.
9 out of 12.
Okay. As you're looking around, you notice a concealed door on the opposite side of the chamber. Seems to lead to another part of the hidden chambers.
I opened the concealed door.
Oh, you found the door.
I go.
Hey!
Glowing.
Everybody make me an observation check as you walk through the door. Dottie.
10 out of 12.
Luneros.
9 out of 12.
Okay. Terrence.
3 out of 12. Right now it's fitting, because he is confused right now from his sister.
Tara Lee.
11 out of 12.
Tierney.
8 out of 12.
Okay. As you all explore, you come across a set of ancient-looking tomes, each describing various applications of Ostrium in magical enchantments. The Ostrium, as you read, is a rare and powerful resource that, when properly harnessed, can enhance magical capabilities to unprecedented levels. Some of the revolutionary enchantments mentioned include something called the Aegis of the Astral Shield. As you read it, it talks about an enchantment that forms an impenetrable shield fueled by the energy of Ostrium, protecting the caster from magical and physical attacks. The next one is titled Ephemeral Wings. And it says that this is a magical augmentation that grants the ability to manifest ethereal wings, allowing the user to fly for a limited duration.
I want
The
that.
third one, it's titled The Chrono Weaver's Embrace. And it says it's an enchantment that manipulates time briefly, providing the caster with increased speed and reflexes. And the fourth and final one has the title of Shadow Meld Cloak. It's an enchanted cloak that uses Ostrium to merge the wearer with the shadows, rendering them nearly invisible in low light. These enchantments are extraordinary. You've never seen anything like this. And from the notes, these potential applications could revolutionize magical practices within the academy and beyond.
I'll take that tome so we can take it to the professor. Or to the headmaster, sorry.
Okay.
I'll take it home.
I'll take the chrono.
And as you guys are also looking through, you notice sketches of Ostrium. And one of the sketches looks oddly like the crystal that Dottie is holding.
I want to get a closer look at it, see if there's any notations.
There's not.
I kind of hold it up. Can I
Dottie?
see that crystal, please?
But shiny. I'll hold it up.
I'll give it back. I give it back, please. Just trust me.
Okay.
Thank you. I take the crystal and I kind of hold it up toward it. I'm like, this is the same thing.
Make an observation check.
6 out of 12.
Okay, good thing you did not fail that.
Yeah.
You would have dropped the crystal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I hand the crystal back to Dottie. Don't lose that. And I take it.
However, you all see there is more area through the corridor.
Oh.
I walk that way.
Okay.
I follow.
You too.
I'll come up the rear.
Ambient light from the Ostrium-infused walls intensifies, illuminating the path ahead. The corridor widens into a larger chamber, and in the center, you see a pedestal with an intricately designed crystal resting upon it. Seems to resonate with magical energy unlike any you've encountered before.
What is that? As I stare
Does it look like my crystal at all?
Or anything that describes what this is.
Nope. Nothing. It is simply this in this chamber. That is it.
I'm just kind of staring at it, mesmerized.
I'm gonna get a closer look at it.
Okay, make an observation check.
11 out of 12.
Okay. As you approach the crystal, you sense a subtle but powerful magic emanating from it. Upon closer inspection, you notice faint ethereal patterns swirling within the crystal. The patterns seem to respond to your presence, shifting and changing in response to your movements. Your studies and training tell you that this is a unique and rare magical crystal. Maybe it's tied to the Ostrium in the chamber. It's unclear, but it could be an element in Professor Viridia's research.
Should we take it or leave it?
I think we should leave
I
it.
touched the crystal.
Oh, God.
As you reach for the crystal and lift it from the pedestal, a momentary surge of energy courses through you. The crystal, now in your possession, radiates with a soft, otherworldly glow. Its brilliance seems to respond to your touch. The room around you remains eerily silent for a moment. The symbols on the wall shimmer with newfound intensity, and the ground shakes before calming down.
Terry, why did you grab that?
What happened? Is my crystal back to normal? Or is it freaking out? Still good? Okay.
Whoa.
You're all as bad as her.
That
Well,
was
you gotta touch
powerful.
things to stuff.
Okay, maybe we should just stick to taking notes and journals and not grab any more crystals.
But they're pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yes, well, you know what? The next one you touch may end up blowing up this whole cabin, and This
Looney?
reminds me of
I don't have a lot of stuff, and I see pretty stuff and I want it. And I'm sure other people see stuff and they want it too.
I understand that. I'm sorry, but you can't. These things are dangerous. They could blow up literally in your face. And besides, as I'm looking around, I'm like, this feels like a tinkerer shop. This is something people experiment on. Lord knows what these people, whoever was, the professor, or whoever was down here working on this. This all looks like they're trying to take Ostrium and make it something bigger that. I don't know. Oh God, I haven't taken. I haven't gotten that far in class to really understand what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about him sending kids down here. But, I mean...
All I'm saying is that we better get a lot of extra credit for this. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I hope so. Do I see any, like, other doors, like, to go further in?
Nope. Just rounds back to where you started.
Maybe we should check out the other tunnel.
Terribly.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Okay. I put it back.
As you set it back, it hovers for a minute and then right back to your hand.
Oh, Charlie has a new pet.
You're about to absorb another orb.
Oh shit.
That's what I was thinking out of character.
There's no fucking ships for you
Orbs again.
stealing this.
Oh
So.
God, you will just not let that go.
We'll steal something else, I'm sure.
I guess it's coming with me.
There are hourglasses that explode.
Yeah.
I'm going to just put it in my pack, and I guess it's staying with me.
Okay.
I looked at Tierney, lead the way.
I guess
I start walking out the room.
Okay. So you go back and you're going to go down the right path this time. Okay.
Yeah.
You head down the right path. The corridor twists and turns, leading you into a dimly lit chamber. This room is larger than the previous one, and in its center you find an intricate magical circle drawn on the floor. Everybody make an observation check, please. Dottie.
4 out of 12.
Luneros.
8 out of 12.
Terrence.
5 out of 12.
Terralee.
4 out of 12.
Tierney.
2 out of 12.
Is this where I'm gonna have to show everybody?
At the far end, you see a large mirror that seems to reflect not the room, but a different scene altogether.
I approach the mirror.
The reflection
Where'd he go?
is a cavern filled with glowing crystals, and in its midst stands a figure in dark robes.
What are you looking at?
I kind of gesture for everybody like...
They don't see you.
They don't see... Oh yeah.
They don't see you. They're just...
I look back. Hey!
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like snapping like, hey, over here, look!
What?
As the rest of you are walking, you do see there's a nearby table.
I go to the table and look and see what's on it.
Make an observation check.
9 out of 12.
There you go.
You still see me, but you see the table?
Harris was going to walk up there and just bang your head against the table until you saw something. On a nearby table, there's a set of crystal shards arranged in a pattern. It appears to be a map with markings pointing to various locations, and when you look, one of them is unmistakably the Whispering Caves, the source of Ostrium. The rest of you notice a series of glyphs on the walls.
But not the mirror.
that seem to resonate with magical energy. From what all of you can tell combined, it's evident that this chamber is used for scrying and magical communication. The mirror, in particular, appears to be a portal to observe distant locations.
I look at the circle that's on the ground.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Bear with me. Yeah, the circle on the ground just looks to be almost like a scrying circle. It's nothing overly noticeable about it, nothing special about it. It just looks to be where different pieces are laid out to perform a scrying ritual.
Now, as I'm approaching this mirror, can I kind of make out more what I'm seeing in there, like get a better idea of who the rogue figure is?
Okay. So, as you're approaching this mirror, you feel a subtle pull of magical energy. The reflection of the cavern with glowing crystals becomes more vivid, and you see the robed figure moving around, seemingly engaged in some sort of ritual. The mirror seems to be a portal, allowing observation of distant locations. You realize that this is a powerful scrying tool, capable of providing a live view of places connected to the marked locations on the map.
I want to reach out and just like touch it, trying to get an idea, like.
Yeah, so as you reach out to touch the mirror, your hand meets an ethereal barrier. It's evident that the mirror is enchanted solely for scrying, and physical interactions with the scenes it reflects is not possible. The magical energies ripple around your hand, creating a mesmerizing effect, but the barrier remains. You sense a presence, as if someone on the other side is aware of your observation. The figure turns slightly, and for a brief moment, its hooded face seems to lock eyes with yours through the reflective surface.
Do I get an idea of who it is? Like a description at least? Like a physical description of the face? Something I would recognize?
So, you focus your attention, and I will say, as this is happening, the rest of you begin to gather around and you're all looking at this. You focus your attention on the figure in the mirror, trying to discern more details. Make an observation check. All of you. Go ahead.
Yes!
Dottie.
Wow. 4 out of 12.
Okay, Luneros.
12 out of 12.
Okay, Terrence.
5 out of 12.
Terrely.
6 out of 12.
Oh.
Tierney.
11 out of 12.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so most of you, except for 2, you focus on your attention on the mirror and the figure. The robed figure seems to be performing some kind of ritual within this cavern. They're surrounded by the glow of Ostrium crystals, and various magical symbols are drawn on the cavern walls. As you continue to watch, the figure raises their hands and a surge of energy emanates from the crystals. The scene in the mirror blurs momentarily, and when it clears, you catch glimpses of other locations: a dense forest, a bustling city, and a desolate wasteland. It appears the figure is using the power of Ostrium to scry on different places. However, the figure suddenly becomes aware of your observation. As the figure becomes aware, their hooded face turns towards you. What you see beneath the hood sends a shiver down your spine. A face twisted and contorted, a visage of malevolence. The eyes glow with an otherworldly intensity, and a wicked grin forms on their lips. It's a face that exudes an unsettling aura, and you can't shake the feeling that the figure in the mirror is not merely a passive observer, but is now aware of your presence in a way that sends a chill down your spine. That, my friends, is where we're going to take a break. We will be right back. Please bear with us. So, and once you see that hooded figure look at you and glare at you, and you guys are absolutely fucking terrified, the mirror goes black.
I look back to everybody. Did you also do that?
Yeah,
Not really.
that was
Right into the mirror.
that was.
It's black.
Maybe we should get out of here.
Yeah. We need to go tell the headmaster.
No, I think we need to look some more. Let's go back to the main chamber, the one down the middle hallway. Something is missing. We're missing something.
I mean, it
That
looks
was really
like that.
scary.
It's okay, Dottie.
I start walking.
Not if he gets us.
Okay, so Tyranny begins to walk towards that central chamber again.
Mm-hmm. I'm following.
All right, let's go.
I follow.
Bring up the rear.
Walk in.
I go directly to that wall.
Okay, so you look, and this time you realize it's not a wall. There's a turn that leads to a heavily fortified door adorned with intricate magical wards. It's clear that whatever's behind this is meant to be kept secure.
I attempt to open the door.
You try to push the door and nothing. It doesn't even give, but make an observation check.
Doing so well with that one. 4 out of 12.
It's a door.
I approach. TNA, I'm coming
You're
behind
muted.
you.
Make an observation check.
I learned my lesson.
Please don't kill me.
Oh, 12 out of 12.
Okay. This door requires a unique magical key to unlock it. And upon closer inspection, you notice that there's a slot that seems to perfectly match the shape of an orb.
Who has one of the orbs? Who had the orbs? Dottie?
Remember,
We
there's
put 'em
one
back.
in this chamber behind you.
I go
We
up
put him
and,
back.
Oh,
It's the one you originally took.
I go and take that orb back.
Well, you kind of have to, like, step up a little bit because you're much shorter now. And you pop the orb off.
TNA, what are you doing?
I go up and put the orb.
You insert it. There's a moment of anticipation. The globe fits perfectly, and the magical wards begin to shimmer and then fade away. With a soft click, the door unlocks, and revealing a room bathed in soft, ambient light.
I want to step forward into the room.
Okay?
I walk in next.
As you
Follow.
enter, you find yourself in a chamber filled with shelves, each holding carefully labeled vials and containers. The air is thick with magical energy, and at the center of the room is a secure vault.
Can I walk by the vials and containers and see if I could read any of the labels of what they are?
They're written in a shorthand
Okay.
that only probably the professor would understand.
Then I want to go up. Then I want to just go past that as I'm watching it, but then go to the vault and see what I see.
Okay. Make an observation check, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta do
Whoa!
Will it be a 5?
Dottie,
12 out of 12.
Luneros,
10 out of 12.
Terrent,
2 out of 12.
continue to be a failure. Terralee,
1 out of 12.
continue to be a failure.
He's distracted. He's
Tyranny,
distracted.
8 out of 12.
Finally not a failure.
Wow, what an asshole.
So, this vault is like unlike any other, surrounded by a pulsating magical barrier. It responds to the presence of the crystal in Terry's pocket. Terry, you feel it hum, and the crystal is almost like ripping through your coat or your pants to try and get to it.
I pull it out, and I'm like, what the?
And it shoots into the vault, and the vault opens.
I walk in first since I'm still glowing.
Okay.
I follow.
Same here.
I prepare my scythe and follow.
Give me another observation check, everybody. I'll say an advantage. This place is big, but not huge.
And I still
Oh,
fail.
that's worse.
Dobby,
Man, I passed originally, but now I got a 2 out of 10.
I'll take the pass. Lunaris.
11 out of 12.
2 out of 10. The other one was a 4
Terribly.
out of 12.
3 out of 10.
Tarrant.
2 out of 10.
Jesus Christ.
And I went first, so I'm probably gonna hit something.
You run right into a wall of Ostrium and
There
I
goes
passed
the
on the
campaign,
technicality.
everybody.
there's blue blood everywhere.
And that's sort of school, and the campaign's over.
Campaign's over. All right, guys, have a good night. We will see you in 3 years.
Campaign 3.
3. We are taking a break for 3 years. As you enter the vaults, you observe the shimmering glow of various forms of Ostrium neatly organized on the shelves. The raw ore, the refined crystals, and the processed forms are all present. Each container is sealed with intricate magical wards, emphasizing the importance of this cache. However, you notice a subtle disturbance. Some of the refined crystals seem to flicker intermittently, displaying an unusual instability. It's as if an unseen force is affecting the stability of Ostrium.
I pull out the crystal that the headmaster gave.
These crystals are glowing because you are right on top of Ostrium.
Oh wow!
They are bright
Do-
blue.
Do I see anything weird, like, ethereal-wise? Like, is there something weird about, like, any magic ties?
Make an
That I can-
observation check.
Do I make any sense?
8 out of 12.
In my hidden form?
Make an observation check.
Mine was an 8 out of 12.
6 out of 12.
You two don't notice anything based off of your individual experiences, but you do notice an irregular pattern in their glow of the flickering crystals. It's not a random occurrence.
I take out a
Morse
little,
code?
notepad, and I start kind of
It's
writing
it's not really anything like Morse code. It's more like a rhythm. It's rhythmic, as if responding to some external influence. The crystals, while
Like-
securely sealed, emit a soft hum that resonates with an unusual frequency.
Do you guys think it's that person we saw in the mirrors messing with these?
Could be.
Could
And
be.
they're probably hurrying up because they saw us.
Dude, besides the Ostrium, I want to see if there's anything else, any sign of the professor.
This is a vault of Ostrium. That is it. With your check, I will say you focus on one of the crystals that's flickering. You feel a faint vibration in the air, as though something beyond your immediate perception is interacting with the Ostrium. The instability appears localized to specific sections of the vault, so not the entire vault is doing these pulses, it's just a specific section.
I kind of feel
Does it-
around, like in
Yeah.
to see if I can bump into anything.
Nothing? as you're examining each of you, an unexpected surge of energy courses through the Ostrium veins. The crystals, once stable, now begin to pulsate erratically. Suddenly, with a series of sharp cracks, some of the crystals explode, sending shards of magical energy in all directions. Recognizing the imminent danger, what are you doing?
Run.
First off, I put the crystal down that I'm holding in my hand, and I run.
Okay.
I guess
as you make your way to the exit, more crystals burst, creating a cascade of chaotic bursts of energy behind you. The room becomes a dazzling display of magical fireworks, but the beauty is accompanied by perilous threats of shrapnel.
I try and grab Dottie because Dottie's the smallest. I try and grab her and pick her up and try and run. Like, run!
Yeah, probably like 3 feet behind.
As you run and you go, you get out of the vault and you run past.
Oh, I'm not running past the vault. I'm slamming the door shut.
As you slam the door shut, I need you to make a physical check, please.
If I see it in time, I'll help. If I can give like a help action or something.
4 out of 10.
You are thrown backwards, hit up against one of the walls, which is housed with Ostrium deposits. These begin to shatter. You hit the ground. You guys see.
I'm on the ground.
You see her laid out on the ground, not moving as you're running.
I run and pick her up.
Elf form.
Okay, you do what?
I turn back into my elf form.
Okay, you are now an elf. Taralee, I need you to make a physical check, please, to pick her up.
What I need to make... I try to pick up Dottie.
8 out of 12.
Dottie's small. So you're slumped over, but Taralee, you pick up and Terrence comes behind to help, and you kind of like flip her into Terrence's arms as you all continue to run.
I got Dottie on over my shoulder like this, just running.
I'm like clinging on like.
Dottie's like.
And unfortunately, the way I picked her up, Dottie is actually looking back.
Yeah, so Dottie, you're seeing.
This is the face.
As you manage to escape just in time, leaving the room as the last crystal erupts behind you. The doorway closes, sealing off the chamber. As you all catch your breath in the corridor,
I put Dottie down.
it becomes evident that something triggered this instability.
Or
Dottie, are you okay? I kind of look down at her. Are you okay?
It
I'm gonna be
was so
gently patting my
bright.
wife's head. I'm gonna
There's
be
like
gently patting
stars in my
sister's
eyes.
I will say that it's up to you guys if you guys want to rest outside here, or you want to just
Run back to the... I
leave.
look
Let's
at
just get the hell
Yeah.
out.
We need to leave now before the whole
We need to
place
tell the
goes-
headmaster about that guy.
I'm just going
in the
still. I
mirror.
didn't stop. I'm just not gonna stop.
All right, so you guys
Yeah.
come back and you make your way back up the stairs through the statue, where you are coming up with a slumped over body. Nobody's paying you any mind.
Should we take the coins out?
Yes, I go to...
Close it up?
I go
Yeah,
to-
oh.
I
Make
go
an
to...
observation check. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I don't know where the coins are.
Yeah, wouldn't that be my luck if I
But,
lost some?
but you can take all the coins out and the statue goes back up, and you feel a wave of energy retreat back into the statue. You get the sense that when you move the statue, it creates an illusion that makes it look like the statue's still there. So nobody can see.
Headmaster? Now,
we
maybe?
need to
Yeah,
go talk
yeah.
to him now.
I'm taking my sister to the infirmary.
Yeah, you probably should.
We'll talk to the headmaster. You take to the infirmary.
Yeah.
As you guys
We'll meet up with you, maybe.
walking, I need you to make a physical save at disadvantage.
Physical save disadvantage. What's my physical ability?
Cool. Luneros, specifically?
I got 11 out of 12. I rolled 11 and a 12.
Okay. As you... So, this is still going to affect you, but not as bad if you failed. So, as you're walking, there's something, like, intense in your boot. And you take off your boot, and you, like... It feels like when you get a rock stuck in your shoe. And you take it off and you shake it out. Little piece of Ostrium hits the ground. You fly backwards and are knocked out. All the students are looking around trying to figure out what's going on. As the rest of you are just freaked out, and it's your choice if you guys want to just book it to the headmaster. Lunaris is passed out.
It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try to drag him to the nurse.
I'm gonna try.
We got 2 unconscious.
Someone help!
We need the headmaster. We need the headmaster right now.
Nurse.
Okay, so where are you going? The infirmary or the headmaster?
Well,
you
I
guys,
say infirmary.
Can you pick Luneros up? I'll get the headmaster and take him to the infirmary.
Okay, yeah.
Because I can't carry him.
I'll carry Loon.
I'll run for the
I'm
headmaster
like
while they're running to the infirmary.
Terrily, make a physical check, please, to pick up Lunaris.
Oh, this will be
God.
interesting.
Because I definitely can't.
That went flying. 7 out of 12.
Oh.
He's put on a little weight, apparently. And
Wow, thanks.
you pick him up, or you can drag him if you choose. Like, grab him by his feet and drag him.
I'm dragging him.
So you grab him by his feet, drag him so his head's bouncing off the cobblestone.
Well, if he didn't have a concussion before, he does now.
So you two go to the infirmary. I will say, you're able to lay them down, and you see what looks to be a human in all white robes. Oh, well, you two don't see it.
I don't see shit.
Especially you. You're going to be blind for 10 days.
Wow, that sucks.
All that concussions. Traumatic brain injury. Just from the cobblestone. So, they motion you two in and tell you to lay them on the beds. And they look, well, what happened?
We were doing a thing for the headmaster, and
Kaboom.
Ostrium blew up.
Oh, why is that
Yeah.
blood on his head?
I couldn't really pick him up that well, so I had to drag him.
Why did you not drag him by his arms? Very well. You two go see the headmaster. I will take care of them. I will notify the headmaster when they are okay. Now go.
Okay.
I will look at my sister, still confused about how she's been acting, but knows she's in decent arms and reluctantly go.
Okay. So, alright. So the rest of you go to the headmaster. His door is open.
Headmaster.
Well, why are there only 3 of you?
Because
They blew up.
a lot of stuff blew up. And there was a guy in a mirror, and he looked at us, and the Ostrium was flickering, and then it went boom, and then we got up here, and then she passed out, and then we got up here, and then Luneros had a rock in his shoe, and he shook it out, and it went boom.
No, technically I was blown up.
You're passed out, so listen. I don't know where this voice is coming from, but you're in the infirmary, so shut up.
Okay. I found this map here. I found this journal here. There was like a vault with Ostrium in it.
Yeah, I know.
And the Ostrium was flickering and then all of a sudden it started blowing up.
Whoa. So you're telling me that our entire secure deposit of Ostrium that powers all of Acanthia is gone?
You sent kids down there, and it went boom.
We don't know why. We went to this like scrying room and saw this guy doing a ritual, and it looked like he was scrying, and then he saw us seeing him
His eyes
through
were
the
glowing.
scrying mirror, and he felt really bad. Like
This
this is something for adults to deal with, not us kids. Kind of bad.
Dottie starts crying.
Listen,
She's a child that just saw explosions.
Why did I get into education?
She's like,
Enough. Listen. It will be okay. We will figure this out. Your friends would be fine. We have the greatest medical staff that there is. Okay. Well, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to wait. And he looks at the map. The Whispering Caves. Of course. The Whispering Caves. Okay. I need some time. You guys are going to go and rest, and you're gonna go to your classes until I tell you otherwise. You'll get a feather as always when I need to speak to you. I have a feeling I know what's going on. But I need time to investigate this. So remember to keep this quiet. If anybody asks, Tierney and Luneros are sick with some kind of plague or illness.
People saw the Ostrium blow up when it came out of his boot. I saw it blow him up.
We will take care of that. We are going to have an assembly tomorrow.
Okay.
And we will go ahead and dispel any rumors of anything happening. And so I need you to go get some rest. And
Okay.
And I will contact you when you are needed. Remember, tell me anything. You may go.
I head back to my dorm.
I start to leave, look back at him, give one very annoyed look before heading out quietly.
Okay. as you both lay in the infirmary, dead.
Well, I would have been fine if it wasn't for the
infirmary
series of
blows
traumatic brain.
up. You have more Ostrium in your pocket, and as you roll over, you blow everybody up, and the entire school is blown up. And that's the end of the campaign. All right, bye, everybody. This purple light begins to flicker as in your brain. This purple light. And then as it goes to get brighter, a rush of yellow light takes over. A wave of purple light enters your mind. You open your eyes and you are in the middle of nowhere. You simply hear
Who's there?
Finally,
Man.
another one. I can get my hands on. And that's where we end tonight. I'm going to thank everybody for watching. We know this is a shorter one than we're typically do. But thought that was a good place to stop for what's about to happen. So we want to thank everybody for watching. And yeah, so please join us next week when we roll the damn dice. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.